let's talk about what is coming into the game. We've got some banners for Navia, some Raiden Shogun, some Yoimiya. There's a new 4-star that's somewhat interesting. A whole lot of events, and some actually really good quality of life stuff. Let's get started.
Let's start things off with some codes. Enter these right away to get your primo gems, or else you'll lose them forever.
First things first, we're going to be getting a story where we're making a movie. We got some different costumes, some new characters, and this one will keep you busy for a little bit, but won't be some sort of revolutionary lore thing most likely. This is appearing to be a filler patch, but hey, whatever, looks kind of goofy. Also, they killed Yoimiya, the first murder ever? Oh my god! Now let's talk about Navia. Honestly, kind of interesting. You pick up the elemental shards, it gives you ammo for your shotgun umbrella, you summon down cannonballs all over the enemy. Navia looks somewhat fun to me. I like the variation in her attack patterns and the fact that you can just like shotgun blast them or snipe them. I like it. But I do question her overall value on your account. She is a Geo character, and while she has a unique mechanic to make a little bit more benefit from Geo shards, the Geo reaction as a whole and the shield that it provides is most likely not going to compete with many of the other elemental reactions in the game. Geo is in a tough spot, and I think it is still in a tough spot. I like the character. She is one of the most beautiful characters that I've seen, but I just don't think that this one is it for me. There's also a new set for her, which I'll talk about in a minute, but Navia, for me, is most likely a skip. As for Chevreuse, this is actually sort of an interesting character. She can heal on-field characters, which I didn't expect. She can boost up the overload reaction, apparently, and with constellations, apparently, not that I know, but she can really boost up the electro or pyro damage of your team. Now, I think this is one of those units, kind of like a Kujo Sara, that absolutely pops off at C6. I also question, will she be better than some of the current options if you're a veteran player? Now, if you're new to the game and you throw her in a team with some Electro and Pyro units, maybe it's cracked. I'm not sure what the math is going to be yet until we see the official multipliers and things like that, but for right now, it seems minor niche character, but honestly, this is probably the most unique 4-star I've seen in a long time. Some of the 4-stars that come out are really uninteresting to me. Have zero impact in the game, zero value to me. This one is like, well, it might open up a new playstyle, and so for me, this one is pretty cool. I don't know if it'll actually be good, but it at least has my attention, which is a W. Now's the part where we talk about the 5,000 events going on. There is an event Claymore that, in my opinion, looks absolutely terrible. Visually beautiful, stat-wise, If you ever wanted to snipe everyone and use a gun, you can literally do that in this event. Not even kidding, this one's kind of goofy. What is this, James Bond? Which is a sniper in the rafters? We'll take it. There's some combat events coming out. I think there's actually 2 different combat events with some different mechanics. This one has this like almost like footage, like you're like making a film while doing it, I guess, which is kind of cool overall.
We get to chase around some balls.
Oh. There's a movie-making minigame where you have different choices and you make a film, and it's either going to be trash and no one watches it, or else you get $5 million. That's pretty cool. Hey, Raiden Shogun! It's time for Beetle Battle! Whoa! Unironically, if you ever wanted one of these pets, you can go and get one of the old pets, which for some people is actually really hype. And then there's a new pet that can go underwater with you. So that's sweet. This one is a pretty basic event, but hey, at least people have the option.
More combat events.
Damn, boy! He's a thick-ass boy! Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, no! More TCG! We don't want the TCG! We don't like this! We don't want to play with your card game! Stop! Stop forcing it down our throats! I'm tired of it! Oh, We get to fight this little animal thing. Wow, amazing. Now this is unironically some of the best changes we've seen in a long time. You can get recommendations for your artifacts, which for most veterans isn't that important, but for a new person, this is pretty cool. But this is honestly one of the least exciting ones. Let me show you the juice. You can actually sort and pre-lock artifacts. So if you're looking for that crit rate substat or that crit damage main stat, you can make sure to never lose it, and you can make sure that any of the trash stuff that you're getting, you don't lock it and you can just delete it. You don't have to worry about it. You can really hone in on that God-rolled piece, and I think that this is a really solid change. But there's another one that's even better. Do you want to get depression faster? Well, with the new leveling system, you can find out if your artifact is trash as soon as humanly possible. This is the optimal way to find out if you rolled flat defense for the 5th time. On top of that, you can also do this with weapons and character ascension. They've made it so you don't have to click so many windows and upgrade. And do you want to upgrade? And you're going to get some materials back. And hey, are you sure you want to do that thing? Yes, let me level up my weapon so I can start doing 2 more damage, baby. Woo!
While doing domains, now you can restart them. And you can put yourself right in front of the key so that you can start doing the farming as soon as humanly possible. This one's a really good change, and it's my favorite change so far.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't it be awesome if my Serenity Pot was under the sea? Look at all of this frickin' water. Boy, I've got everything. All right, let's chat about the banners and things. Navia is coming beside Ayaka. That means that if you pull Navia, you get a free Ayaka. Just kidding. But that banner, not so exciting. This banner, pretty exciting. Because we've got Raiden Shogun, and if you're a new player, she is cracked. You have a chance of getting the new character. And then there's Yoimiya. I mean, I am a Raiden Shogun fan and stan, and would recommend her to anyone. She is just so powerful in so many ways. As for the new artifact sets, the healer set is looking really mid compared to what our current options are. Unfortunately, the math says it's not great. And then the Geo set is a little bit niche because of the scaling on it. It's got, well, I can't leak that, but it's going to be for Navia and not for many other Geo units, unfortunately. That's all I'm going to say. So this one's not as exciting. There's not much more to say, though. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon, you big, juicy, thick, sweet, yummy...